Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we're bringing you a gameplay of Warline, a very interesting, very accessible little tactical war game where you're, well, building every aspect of the battlefield, from the terrain, which we've already put down, to the asymmetric powers that we have currently drafted. I have the Say Kingdom.
And I have the Frost Kingdom.
So you also have your armies, which we're going to do in just a moment, the special ability cards that you're going to be picking up, and of course, how you want to defeat your opponent. Mike, do you want to tell them how you win this game? Seems like a good thing to establish early on.
Yes.
Considering I am one of the best who's ever played Warline.
First of all, anyway, there's 4 different ways to win. The 3 primary ones are going to be slaughtering the other person's battalion. That means, or army. That means you take out at least 5 of their battalions, which means they would only have 1 battalion left. You can capture 3 of their battalions. That's imprisonment, and if you can do that, you win. Or you can pillage and destroy and starve them by taking out their outposts. We'll place 2 outposts here, and if I can get one of my guys to sit on top of Jesse's outpost for 1 turn at least, then I can destroy that outpost and put it over here in my spoils of war.
Yeah, one of the things I've found as we've played through this multiple times, getting ready for a gameplay, is that there's almost always something your opponent can do up until the very end to change, claim victory, or just reframe the nature of what's happening here on the board. Those 3 different conditions really do.
But that leads you to the 4th condition.
Transform the battlefield.
Which is if you can get them to a point where they can no longer do an aggressive action. That's the 4th condition, called blunting, and you can win that way as well. We haven't had that happen yet.
We haven't. It seems to be a very unlikely one.
Yeah.
You kind of have to have a very small guy trapped in a very dark corner.
Yeah.
And then they admit defeat.
Yeah.
And cry.
Well, I'll comfort you when you do.
We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So this video, it's not a full teach, but we are going to walk through how we're playing as we actually play the game. We're also going to break down a little bit of the flavor text for the factions that we're playing and walk you through their special abilities. In the base game, there's 4 of those different factions, each with their own special powers and abilities. This is also a sponsored gameplay video. We'll probably have some more content coming out down the line on Warline that is not sponsored. I'm enjoying this game. I'm excited to show off an indie publisher to the audience. But please keep that in mind as we cover and dive into our general thoughts on how this gameplay goes.
Cool.
With that being said, we need to draft our card.
We need to place our ramparts,
our dice,
or our outposts.
And place our outposts on the board. So you set the terrain for my side, I set the terrain for your side.
And now we decide where we want our outposts.
My faction specialize in water and valleys, yours mountain and ice, but you've made water that you could freeze, presumably.
Not presumably.
Certainly?
Definitely.
I kind of like going lopsided here, like wide open. I don't know if that's the right play, but I think that's what I'm going to do. You gave me some places to like tuck in there, so I'm not opposed to it. I have already drafted my dice. I will go ahead and grab a 3 card and then a card from the top of the deck.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and choose.
See what you get. All right.
4 is pretty good.
I will grab a 4 card.
Yep.
And
1 from the top of the deck. These cards are modifiers that will affect either in-game abilities, magic that we have to use, which is the resource we can spend, or our battle power when we actually face off against each other.
Yep.
I've already drafted my dice. Have you drafted your dice?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
All right. I did 6, 6, 2, 4, and a 1. So
Why?
I will go ahead and start placing out. I wanted some higher powers. So the double 6 was a get-go.
Okay.
I wanted some strong units on the board. The only way I can do my surge ability is with those stronger units.
Okay.
So if I want to flood the valleys that I have here,
Right.
I need to have them or my flood available. So I don't know. That was kind of my initial thought process. So it leaves a little bit less to figure out. Your numbers have to equal 21. So I'm going to go ahead and put putting a 6 over here. And I'm going to set a 2 right here.
Okay.
Okay.
And we go 2 at a time. So I will go... I'm going to copy one of your moves.
Yeah. Guard your town, your village. Just don't let them in.
To an extent, yeah. And then I am going to put this guy here.
Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm going to have my 4 oriented right here. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to set down a 2 right on top of this guy.
Okay. I'm going to set my 4 right here. And I'm going to set my 3 right behind.
You're doing like a pincer movement here.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here.
My 6 is going to pop down on top of that pile.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put a 1 over here in this water. Okay.
All right. I am going to put a 1 in this water. And I am going to put my 2 right here.
All right. Well, we're going to go through the flavor text and our powers and abilities, and then we will begin playing the game. There'll be timestamps down there. If you want to skip this part, feel free. My faction, the Say Kingdom, has the ability of Surge. Target first topmost opponent or first topmost friendly battalion in facing direction. Route this battalion 1 or 2 zones. If opponent, stun the target. Mm-hmm. So I can push you by up to 2 potentially.
You can also push yourself up to 2.
Flood. Target your valley or an adjacent valley. Replace the valley with water in the target and all its adjacent zones. Mm-hmm. Okay. Undertow. Target any battalion in any direction within 3 zones away. Set the target facing away. You may move the target onto an unoccupied zone towards your battalion if opponent stun the target. So again, a little bit more of I get to manipulate your forces on the board.
Right.
Torrent route. Target any battalion qualifying for route the target, or 1 or 2 zones if opponent stun the target.
Yep.
Okay, and then finally, water march. I can march into the water.
Yes.
Okay, what are your abilities?
Mine are a light. I can place on top of any of my ramparts facing any direction, so any of my battalions. I can also descend off of any of those ramparts, and each time it only costs me 1 magic or action point, whatever you want to call it. I can freeze, so any water that I am adjacent to or on, I can turn into ice. I can snowblind, which means that any unoccupied zone adjacent to one of my ramparts, I can move through for free. It doesn't cost me any actions. I can mountain march, which means I can walk through any mountains for 1 magic, and I can ice march, which means I can walk through any ice zones for 1 magic.
Okay, cool. And because we are a channel that believes in flavor text, lore, storytelling, and beautiful artwork, we have a little bit of flavor. I liked the flavor text. We've read this a few times, looking at the different factions that they have. I've enjoyed it, finding out a little bit more about the world. Mm-hmm. In the last to create her people, the greater dragon, Tid, learned the valuable lessons from the creative work of the other greater dragons. Tid was able to bring into being a highly complex amphibious people, giving them proficiency of life and mobility both on land and in the water. The dragon took great pride in her creation, and from the beginning raised her people, the Turaka, as masters of navigation and architecture. Over time, with Tid's guiding wisdom, the Say Kingdom developed advanced habitats, cityscapes, and civilizations, far surpassing, to this day, the civilizations of any other kingdom. Shortly before the vanishing, Tid gifted her Turaqua the architectural acumen that enables them to erect habitats and other structures existing as much below the water as above in the atmosphere. Then we have a little bit of the, you can see the greater dragon here with her people potentially, and our various different, I like that they're like pirate, dolphin type of creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah.
The artwork's beautiful, the character design is cool.
Alright, moving on over
here we go.
to your forsaken frozen dead.
Long ago, the greater dragon Fear sought to create as her first people beings to be an embodiment of her own, physiques and spirits of perpetual flame, ambitious.
They're talking like me now with braces. Ambitious.
A couple of those words threw me. Though the greater dragon's endeavor was not gratified in her experience, is it fear or fire?
Fire.
Fire. I think it's fire. Created an imperfect people. A people with only hearts and blood of fire, but bodies of flesh and bone. In loving irony, Fire named these people Lizblood, but though Fire loved her people, her nature still drove ambition to succeed in her original aim. With bittersweet emotion and unshakable pangs of regret, Fire let go the Lizblood in order to focus her thoughts and energy on creating her perfect people. Though Fire continued to love her people, even if she lacked the capability to nurture and guide them directly.
I wonder if it's supposed to be pronounced like life's blood or something like that. Like, because it says in irony.
Yeah.
I dig this. I think this is awesome.
That's very
Just
cool.
summoning the undead from...
They're, like the frost.
I don't know. The artwork's
zombies.
Great. The artwork's really good.
It is very cool.
Okay. Now, do you want to quickly go through how a turn works, what actions we can do, and then we can actually dive into this gameplay and not have to hold people's hands too much? You got your reference.
Sure, man.
Or I can do it, either one.
Yeah, let's... we'll go through it. So, basically, yeah. Sorry. We each take a turn. On your turn, at the beginning of your turn, you have to choose to do one of these things. Well, you don't have to do them, but you can torment your prisoners, which means you reduce their numbers by 1. You can remove any marks like stunned or engaged or anything like that that's on you. You resolve any counterattacks, so if you're previously engaged in a battle, there's a little maneuver that you go through to
You
determine.
will deal your strength back to that person.
You resolve any sacrifices. A sacrifice is something that you can do to gain more magic.
It's rarely done. You have to do it a whole turn in advance, and it'll bring another dice up to a value of 8 action points, or 8 magic.
Yeah. We haven't done it yet, so I don't know if it's not...
It's a very temporal thing. It's a very specific thing.
Yeah. And then you would command, which you would choose one of the 2 following things. You can either issue 2 tactical orders, or you can discard your support cards and draw 2 new support cards. In your tactical orders, you can maneuver one of your battalions, which is you can move them forward. You can rout somebody else, which is push them forward. You can wheel, which is just turning. You could use one of your battle arts, which we just read out here. Or you can build a rampart, which is basically a obstacle or a wall for the other person to have to deal with. You can also extricate as one of your tactical orders. So if somebody has taken one of your guys prisoner, you can pull them back out to one of your outposts.
You know, the guy that was being tormented moments ago?
Yeah, you can get them out of there. You can lighten your battalion, which is to reduce your battalion's number, and basically that would give that battalion more action points. And if they're next to another battalion, you can choose to give those extra soldiers over to the other battalion through transfer. And then you can pillage. If you're on somebody's outpost at the beginning of your turn, you can choose to ransack and pillage that outpost, which would add it to your spoils, one of the win conditions. And the last thing you can do is mark one of your battalions for sacrifice.
Yeah. Now, some of your actions are going to require all of the magic or action points you have available.
Yep.
Some of them are going to just cost 1 or a certain number, depicted as you can see on different terrain here. Like mountains cost 3, water is technically impassable, the grasslands cost 1. So, stuff and such.
Yep.
Each of your dice will have a corresponding value of its strength and magic that it's going to be gaining on its activation. It's also going to have a hammer showing that it can interact with or break down barriers or ramparts, and a little sword indicating what direction it is facing. As your units take damage, you're going to be taking their number down, making them less strong but more powerful with their action points. They're more mobile, they're able to maneuver around a little bit more. Sometimes that can come into play, and sometimes you'll actually choose to do that to lighten your load so that you get an extra action point or 2.
Yep.
That being said, I think I'm the first to go.
Go ahead.
I'm ready to go. I'm going to be activating my number 4 unit here. I'm going to be doing a rotate 1,
Okay.
step 2, rotate 3, step 4. Oh no.
That's the end of your turn.
It's the end of my turn. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I thought I was going to have more. I thought I was going to have one more.
And it's wheeling, not rotating.
Oh man, I wanted one more power. You probably already know what I'm trying to do. You can probably already imagine. I'm going to follow through with that.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get rid of my 3 power card
Okay.
in order to gain 2 more magic or stamina.
Do it.
That's going to be discarded.
Okay.
That's going to immediately allow me to issue another order. I am then going to flood the valley in front of
All
me.
right, which means you're going to turn all of these into water.
Yeah, and your guys are going to be standing there in said water.
Yeah.
Now, your guys don't drown or anything. You are able to move out of there, but you can't move onto water. So your guy in the back there, he's going to have to freeze some stuff if he wants to get out of that position.
He's going to have to, or he can wheel and turn and move out of the way.
Yeah, I just wanted to... I wanted to maybe delay you a little bit, and I thought it'd be interesting to split the land in half to see how you deal with coming back and forth.
Yeah.
My next action is going to be... Do I get straight up vicious with this? Or I'm going to go ahead and do a rampart build. And I think I can do adjacent and then adjacent to other ramparts.
Right? If you build one, you can build across, you can build on to it from where you are.
So I think I'm going to do 1, 2, right there in that spot.
Okay.
Using my 6 to have activated that. Those will be my 2 turns.
Okay.
I don't know that I like what I've done, but I'm sticking by it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I did think it'd be fun to drown you a little bit.
Yeah.
You got some people splish and splash.
It's excellent. So the first thing I'm going to do with
Can
my
you
number
freeze
3
everything?
is anything that is adjacent to the one that I freeze becomes ice.
No, it's all turning into ice.
So I'm turning everything into ice.
Oh no! I just opened that up for you.
Yeah. So let's grab 1, 2, 9.
I realized moments after that
ice tiles
that you might also have the everything next to it turns as well. I wonder how these affect me too. Ice tiles.
You are going to have a hard time moving across.
Wow. Wow, that might be a bad move on my side.
There.
I was very happy with having
there.
split your land in half.
And then we had my 5 was here.
Yeah, but ice costs 4 to move across.
Wait, why is my 4 over here? Where was my 5? Oh, he was right next to it. He was... Where was my 5?
You had a triangle. Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's a problem. I shouldn't have closed that gap.
And then, for my next magic trick...
You knew I was going to do that too, didn't you?
Oh,
the way I set it up?
100%.
Oh, man.
That's why I set my guys on there. So, for my next magic trick, I am going to go 1 and freeze. I'm going to freeze all of these.
I do not like this entire map turning into ice because one of my core abilities is the lovely ability to
move across water.
Move across water. Yeah, it's a tenet of my civilization, actually.
Yeah.
All right, my turn?
Yes, sir.
Ready to go. I'm going to activate my 4.
Okay.
I'm going to rotate.
Oh!
1. I'm going to step. 2. I am then going to go ahead and use my torrent route.
Yeah.
Target any battalion qualifying for route. Route the target 1 or 2 zones if opponent stun the target. You're not going to be stunned. You are going to be pushed off of there.
Yeah, and you're going to take me prisoner.
And directly into my prison.
You know what? I thought about doing it from here, but then I should have. I should have moved my guy.
Okay, I've got one more action here. What do I want to do with this last action? Oh man, you've really closed down the game a little bit for me.
Yeah.
It's quite a problem. I'm going to rotate 1 and hop off of this pile.
Okay. There you go.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. So, all right, now I have to decide what I'm going to do.
Yeah, the screams of your little minion will start emanating through the valley soon. Don't you worry. I heard ice reflects torture very well.
Yeah.
Just an echo of hollering.
So I think what I am going to do is see that I love that this kingdom can pretty much just move freely and do all kinds of great stuff, but they don't really have a whole lot of aggressive actions.
You got a lot of flexibility, unlike some of the other kingdoms, but you got to play a little bit more tactically. I think some of the other ones are more bullies. Like they can just show up and kind of punch you in the face a little bit.
All right, so it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll extricate my prisoner.
You gonna call him home?
Yeah. And I'll point him that way. And I will... Oh, man.
I like hearing you complain.
This is tough.
Because for a moment there, it was just me that was, I was like, oh, this has gone terribly immediately.
Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move forward 1.
Yep.
I'm going to break this rampart.
Fair enough.
And then I am going to build a rampart right there.
Okay. I don't think I like that.
Nope.
You can get up on ramparts, can't you?
I can walk right over my ramparts and jump off of them down onto your dumb head.
I, however, cannot. That is not something I am able to do.
Mm-mm. And your little 2 guy can't break my ramparts either.
All right. What do I need to do? You got me in a bad spot, man. You got me in a real uncomfortable spot.
I think so far this is the best game we've played just starting off.
The head-to-head, yeah. Because no one's completely left themselves open.
Mm-mm.
And so...
normally we're just wiping each other out real quick, and then one of us does something that the other forgot they could do, and then it's over.
My surge ability. Target first topmost opponent or first topmost friendly battalion in facing direction. Route this battalion 1 or 2 zones.
Mm-hmm.
If opponent, stun the target. Can I do that? I don't have to be next to you for that, do I?
Yeah, I think a route is any kind of a route. You have to...
Oh, I can do it easily, though. Instead of it spending all of my action...
Yeah.
I can do it and keep pushing you.
With your 6.
With my 6.
It
That's kind of cool.
Only be done by a 6.
Yeah, that's kind of... Too bad the 6 will never leave that heat
6
based
is
off
stuck
of...
there.
based off of the nonsense you've done.
Yeah.
I don't have enough power to get out of there.
No, he'll be there for a little while. Not too much longer.
Not too much longer?
No.
You gotta swoop over and
I'm not telling you what I'm doing.
gnaw on him a little bit. Just chew, Oh, all right. I get 7.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna come back. You're gonna push me off, aren't you?
Too late, buddy. No, you don't get to do that.
I'm going there. I'm going there. My
All
turn
right,
wasn't over.
This is the one time I'm going to let you take it back.
It was still my turn. What are you talking about? It's still my turn.
Listen, in every game when you take your hand off, that's...
You're saying hands off now the rule?
Once you're done, that had
not been a previously... All right.
That's chess. That's every game.
Hands off. All right.
Once you've decided, that's it. All right. So, what I want to do is... Hold on, I just need to see real quick. Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, you can't peek.
Yes, I can. Yeah. I am going to...
That ice is a major problem for me.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it.
Almost none of my people can get across that ice very well. It's really difficult.
Man. Okay. Yeah, I'm in a tricky spot too, though. I'm not really sure what I can do here. This gets tricky. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm going to go 1 and then route 4.
Okay.
And then...
I turn like this away from you.
Oh, that's right. And then I am going to create ramparts with this guy. 1,
No!
2, 3. You can break them.
Yeah, that's not nice.
You can break them. And I'll save my other ramparts for now. And that will be my turn.
Huh. You're really locking me up. At least I got some strong guys there that could respond, possibly.
We'll see.
Man. Breaking your ramparts doesn't seem like the play. It cycles and kind of wastes a whole turn.
Well, the reason I... If we want to, since people are watching and maybe learning this game, the reason I did that is because if Jesse wants to come at me with his 6, he's going to have to turn it, that's 1, and then break the rampart, that's 2, which means he's basically just used his turn to break.
Wastes a turn.
This guy has to turn 1, 2, then break a rampart, and then he can move onto that space, but that's about it. He'll be out of magic by the time he does that. So I've effectively just protected both of these guys from any kind of attack.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I'm going to move with my 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
He's got 1 magic left, technically.
Yes.
Costs a lot more to move onto that ice.
You can't move onto the ice.
No. And I'm going to... Oh, man. I'm going to turn him around. I'm going to go ahead and break one of your ramparts.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
I feel like you've thought of something now.
I'm going to move forward
I gave you
and
too much
route
time.
your 6.
Okay.
And then I am going to 1 attack your 2.
Okay.
And you are engaged, dear sir.
You playing a card?
I am playing a card. Now you put yours down face up.
Yeah,
remember?
if I want to play a card. But
if you want to play a
it's
card.
a 5 on 2.
It is 5 on 2.
What are the odds that I'm closing this gap in a way that you're not going to wreck me?
I don't know.
I'm not playing a card.
You're not going to play a card?
Take the hit. What'd you play? Please
I
waste
played
a card.
Disruption of plans. Your opponent may not use a support card.
Oh, perfect.
So you saved yourself a
I
card.
did. I saved myself 1 card.
All right. I get one of your guys. All right, and that's my turn.
You routed me, so I'm facing this way now.
Yeah, sorry. You're facing the other way. I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, man. I don't like the nonsense that you're doing. I don't like the game you're playing. I'm going to be honest
like
about
it.
that. Feels a little dirty.
I like it.
Feels a little dirty.
I like that you thought you had it made in the shade by flooding this entire area.
I thought it was going to be a lot of fun.
I also loved that you put your outpost right where I wanted you
and
to.
you completely locked me in. Completely trapped me. Yeah, you played me like a fiddle with this terrain placement. I thought I was just having fun. Thought I was just playing a game.
Yeah.
You know? I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, play a card for 3 extra magic.
Okay.
7, 8 on top.
Good move.
I got one more action to do here.
Good move.
What is it that I want to do? I'm going to rotate 1, 2 with my final action.
Okay. Okay, I got a couple of options here. I need to think this through.
I see no options. I only see defeat in your future. So I don't know where you're getting ideas from, but they're not there. Yeah. They can't be. It's impossible. If I don't see options for you, they don't exist. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I want to let you know. I feel for you in your timely defeat.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah, I really do. This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Okay, I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to go 1.
I hate that. I hate when he's just like, yeah,
2,
whatever.
And I'm going to route this guy.
1 village.
Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, route this guy.
You're not letting me have it. You're pushing me off.
And there we go. I'm letting you have your feeling good.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and you face away.
All right, you got someone pinned down. I could rescue him behind my ice.
You could. 100%. I want you to.
I think I kind of got to.
I'm excited.
Because I can't let you just chip away at my people. Oh.
Can't you?
Bother. I'm going to take an action to rescue this guy.
Okay. Make sure he's facing the way you want.
Yeah. I mean, the question is, what way do I want? Probably this way, actually. Because if I'm going to be going any... Maybe the grass? I don't know, man.
I don't know either, buddy.
I don't know. You got some claws in me. I'm going to rotate here.
That's 2.
I'm going to break this.
3.
Do I take a step forward? I will. I'll spend it. I'll take 1 step forward.
That's 4. All right. That's your 2
Hey,
turns.
that click, 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 clicking you're hearing? It's our dog behind just running over the hardwood floor. Just.
Are you ready for this?
So that's been a video. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you being here. Remember, this has been Warline.
Wait. Hold on. My idea might not work.
I hope it doesn't.
Ooh. You know what? It will. All right. I'm giving up my card to gain 1 magic. So I now have 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! Take it back. Didn't take my finger off. Man!
Oh, the convenient fingers not off of it rule.
I should have grabbed the... You know what? I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, I should have grabbed a smaller one when I saw you grab a smaller one.
Let me show you my card and do my full turn.
Yeah, now you know what I got. You know what?
I'm picking on you. You can keep it.
I feel like I should.
I already knew you had that. It was the first card you drew.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
I knew you had. I know you knew it, but I thought, oh man. And Lighten takes a turn. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. 1.
No, anything but
and
that.
Route.
Yeah, great. Don't worry, we'll all be here.
And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, and freeze.
You're a bad man.
I'm gonna freeze all of these.
You're a bad man, Mr. Mike.
Alright.
I was also wondering to myself, I was like, why is he putting down water on my side of the board? That's super cool. I could just move around that all the time. Wow, how nice. Turns out, he was playing me. He wanted me to put my castles right next to ice so that they would freeze, and in my misery, his undead hordes would be able to rampage my civilians and slowly eat all of our apples.
I can get him.
Is that your whole turn?
That's my turn. I routed one of your guys and I froze a bunch of ice. Or water into ice.
Oh man.
Don't freeze ice. I froze a bunch of water.
Oh, I am going to go ahead and draw up as my whole
That's a turn.
turn.
And now you get one more.
No, that's it.
No. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get two It's either
Oh,
two
that's
activations
right. That's your whole turn.
or a draw up. Yeah.
Wow, buddy, are you sure?
Yeah. The first time we played, we thought it was like 1 and then 1, or not the case.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that checks out.
And then I am going to.
You want to torture that guy a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna torture him and move him over here to as my number 2. Forgot about that.
Yeah, that checks out too.
And then
Just wait though. Death will still become you.
oh, I'm excited for it, Jesse. I'm ready, buddy. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 4. No. 4, 5, 6, 7.
You move
8.
for free next to your ramparts. You have 2 more magic left.
Unoccupied. Oh yeah, that is unoccupied.
Yeah, you have 2 more magic left.
Okay, so that's 6.
You could get here and still have 1 magic left if you wanted.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I'm going to stay right there.
Okay. Stubborn.
And that's 1.
Wait, was
No.
that guy 1?
Oh, yeah, that guy was 1. That's 2. I was trying to cheat and you caught me.
Yeah, I did.
All right, what do you got?
I...
Lay it down.
Yeah. Expert navigation. Marching costs no greater than 1 throughout the entire maneuver, regardless of terrain.
Wow.
It's a cool card when the land's covered in ice.
That's awesome.
Then I'm also going to play, immediately after employing a non-passive battle art.
So that means you have to do some kind of an attack or aggressive maneuver.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Can I even get to you? I was trying to turn this guy and ram you, but
You would be out of juice. You wouldn't even be able to. Oh yeah, you would. You'd be out of juice by the time you got
I was
there.
trying to. I could play it for 1 juice though, actually.
Yeah,
And
you could.
I wouldn't have to use the give you 3. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So
Okay.
I'm turning 1. Oh no, I don't have enough.
Oh,
it costs
yeah.
3 to get there. So this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
1 break.
No.
Then I can play energy loop because that was an aggressive
Yep.
action,
So
which
now
is going to
you
give
get
me 3 more.
3 more.
So I have 5 total. 1, 2, 3.
4 or 5. You can take my guy.
Yeah, but... Oh, man. 4, 5.
You don't move onto my space, though.
Oh, yeah. Off the board. Alright, I got 1 more action left. Now, does this card apply for everyone? Marching costs no greater. Yeah, this applies for everyone right now.
Does it?
Yeah, anytime during a maneuver, tactical order.
This entire maneuver?
Marching costs no greater than 1 throughout this entire
isn't a
maneuver.
maneuver-
Oh, 1 contained.
Yeah.
So my second action would not.
Nope. It's just that maneuver.
I should have maybe ran across this battlement with my 2 and
1,
pushed
2,
you
3,
off.
4, 5, 6. You could have.
Yeah, I took my fingers off of it though. What a moron. Right? Yeah, we were both thinking it.
You're doing all right. This is easily the best game we've played. Easily.
I hate that I'm about to lose that. I'm going to go 1 forward.
An attack?
I'm not going to attack.
You're going to route me?
Yeah, I'm going to route you, pushing you by 2 back.
Oh, you're going to torrent route me.
Yeah.
And I think you stun me as well.
Oh, and you turn around.
Throw your little stun, which is this one.
Yeah.
Throw that on top of me. Okay, that actually... that's not what I was hoping for. So... I... trying to decide. Yeah. I'm going to go... Oh, wait. That won't work. Hang on. What do I got here?
You got a 4. That's why I haven't attacked you yet. That's why I can't do anything to you, because you got a 4.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm not. Hang 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Play that for an extra 1 and engage.
And you know I don't have any cards.
What's that?
You know I don't have any cards. You're gonna
I know you don't have any
You're
cards.
going to sit on me.
Yeah, so we're engaged.
Yeah.
You don't have any cards.
You rip me through.
6 minus 4.
You do 2 damage.
Oh, I do 2 damage?
Yeah.
Sorry. So now you're on 2. And then you're going to do, on your next...
I'll do 2 damage to you, and then you'll have me.
Yeah, buddy.
This is not good. Because I got no plans beyond screaming for help. Alright, I'll act here, so my retaliation, because we're currently engaged, will cycle me to the top of the stack.
Okay.
Drop you down to a 4.
Yep.
I can orient you any way I want, so I might as well have you facing backwards.
Perfect.
Unless I'm leaving. Maybe I don't want facing backwards. Maybe. What are you? You're a 4. Oh, you got too many strong people around. How can I take advantage of everything you believe in? You didn't want to destroy that?
No. Why would I?
You're just mocking me?
I could take out one of your guys. You're not going to save that outpost. I can take it out whenever I want.
Oh, you're just mocking me.
I am. I'm just... It's a backup plan.
You're a bad man, Mr. Mouse.
Unless you get another one of those cards. That
I am for sure. I'm torturing you to death, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I filleted the skin off your bones. I use porcupines. You ever filleted someone with porcupines?
I've never.
It's like a bristle pad.
Well,
it takes forever.
I mean, after I did it to your guy with the cheese grater, I think you owe me one. So.
This is really not looking good for me, man.
No, but this has been challenging, this is a ton of fun. I'm really enjoying this one a lot. And not just because it looks like I got you, but because I thought I didn't.
Not just because I'm
several times I've been like,
all right,
oh man.
Let's try this.
Okay.
I'm going 1. I could set myself however I wanted.
Yeah.
So I'm setting myself there.
Okay.
Going 1, 2, 3, 4. Spending the rest of mine to push you by 2.
Take that off.
Yep.
Okay.
Then activating here, 1, 2.
Okay.
And I'm crunching you by 4, which is taking your die away.
Yeah. You got me. Okay.
That felt worthwhile.
That was nice.
You're not impressed by that?
And we take this now.
Yeah, now you can activate again. Which I wasn't going to mention.
No, that was good.
I played like ping pong with your little guys there.
Yeah.
Fed them to my dragon.
So...
This is like the most obnoxious and threatening thing you can do, by the way. It's infuriating. I can't do anything about it because you froze the land around. You're just sitting on top of it.
Yeah. So, just to
it's
tell
like
you...
conquering a castle, and the first thing you do is you go to the restroom. You know, oh, my stomach was a little upset. I'm just gonna, you know, don't mind. We'll behead you later, right?
I've been there for a couple of turns. I went to the
bit.
bathroom, and now I'm up on top, just taking in the view. Like, you know what? This is a nice castle.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe I won't.
I thought the guillotine would look really nice there, but honestly, a few more days to move it over here. I think that's
curtains.
a great. I mean, yeah,
I like it. Okay, so this is tricky because you did ruin one of my plans. So I am going to 1, 2 engage you.
He's not.
So you are engaged, sir.
4 and a 2.
And neither of us have
We've got
cards.
no cards. You're gonna cut me down by 2, which takes that die.
Down by 2, which means that he is now mine. And then I am going to...
I was hoping you wouldn't notice. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, I'm trying, okay? I know someone out there is leaving comments saying, Jesse, it's clear All you have to do is have played the game good from the beginning. That's it. That's all you could have done.
1, 2, build a rampart. That's my turn.
You know, the funny thing, when it comes to victory conditions, though, like, I am totally being dominated, and yet, you know, I'm holding my own a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. Now I'm telling you right now, you've ruined 2 of my plans as we've been going through this.
That's my dream. I'm going to draw up cards. That's my turn.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
You don't have any cards to play.
I don't. Neither. Oh, you do.
I just drew up. Hands are off.
Oh, God! You're right.
Hands are off. So I...
Do it. What do you got?
You're attacking me here.
Uh-huh.
4 on 2. So as long as I get above your 4...
You're okay.
Well, I won't deal damage back to you until the next turn, though.
Next turn.
So a 3 is going to save me.
Yep.
We are currently engaged. You have one more action.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that was one action. You have one more.
Oh. Okay. What will I do? Man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Or that's free. 1, free. 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I do that? Okay. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and route you over there.
Okay. My turn. All right. This engagement's going to happen. 2 on a 4. I'm going to reduce you to 2. Then I go on top here.
Mm-hmm.
We're still engaged, unless I move off, and then you technically be engaged in the guy beneath.
Mm-hmm.
That 2, though, 2 on a 2, you would wipe me out this next turn. So I probably do want to move off of this. With one of my actions, I probably want to get out of the way. I'm going to have oriented myself forward.
Okay.
I'll take this off because I am going to be jumping down. 4, 5 gets me down.
Okay.
Not a lot more I can do because you froze the land.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put this on, indicating that there's still going to be an engagement on your turn in this location.
Mm-hmm.
You routing me backwards is very annoying, and I don't know that I have a lot I can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just shoving me. Wow. This is really unfortunate. Everything you've put me through. I'm gonna go 1, 2. That seems like a silly decision.
I'm gonna go.
I know.
1, route you.
Yeah.
Which turns you around again. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2. I move on this one for free, but I think I still have to pay for a turn, so that would be 3. And then I'm moving past it. I assume I can move past it for free, so that would be free, and then...
Oh, no, that move's not free.
This is free, though,
That's
right?
free. 1.
So that's free.
So 1, 2,
3, 4. Free.
Yep.
5.
Okay. We got to resolve this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be hitting me for 2, dropping this guy to a 4.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a way you want to orient him?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay. And you're still on top. Okay, that's your 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be taking this guy to the cleaners.
Okay.
Dealing 4 damage to him. Surrounded by ice on all sides. Nothing but bleakness and death. I got 6 here. 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 routes.
Oh, he pushed me off the side of the cliff.
And then I'm gonna go 1
My only weakness,
free,
being vulnerable.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's brutal. Now you're just sitting perched on top of all of my places. I can't even call my guy back. You're going to torture him to an untimely death.
I'm not gonna torture him.
You're a bad man. You're a bad man. And you know it. And you know it.
I'm not gonna torture.
I should have just drawn up cards or something. Should have done anything but what I did. I could have laid down some barricades, could have screamed.
You could have laid down some barricades. I didn't
So
think
many
about
options.
that.
There's so many options of what I didn't do that I could have done. I don't know that any of them would have saved me, but
Oh, I think actually the ramparts would have.
could have kept. Yeah, well, he would have kept pushing through though.
I could only break your rampart with one of those guys. Yeah, I guess I probably
I know,
would
but
have
you
pushed
were
through.
encroaching on me.
Yeah, one way or the other, I would have got to you.
I mean, I've got to go use your restroom.
Okay, at least
That
use
seems
my restroom.
at least the minimal thing I can do
And you got one more.
is go use your restroom. My 6 just isn't there.
If you get close enough, you can thumb in my general. You can stick out your tongue in my general direction.
I know.
Tell me
but
that my mother smells of elderberries.
I need one more magic to potentially prevent you, and I don't have it. And I can't. It takes a turn.
You would need 4 magics.
I know. It takes a turn to reduce them, right? Like, that's an action.
Yep, that's an action.
I'm going to just double check that, because you've done it way more than me, and it matters so much right now. Lighten a battalion. Yeah, so if I wanted more magic there, if I had done a sacrifice a turn ago, I might be able to buff myself a little bit, but that would have just given you everything you needed. Pushing me off of that was bad.
Yeah.
And I can go 1, 2, I can play this for that extra action. I was holding on to that. I was hoping you'd engage me.
No.
Because that 4 was going to be, I can step a little bit closer. Like you said, I can take a view of you destroying
Yell
my
at
keep.
me. Call me dirty names.
I've done it the whole video. It's not worth it at this point.
Well, you know what's coming next.
Wipe out both my fortresses.
Yeah, I got your spoils of war, buddy.
Oh,
I did like this castle.
Wait.
What?
No, before that happens,
Yeah?
do you want to torture him a little bit?
No, I told you I'm not going to torture. I'm not like that. You're evil.
Oh, man.
That was fun.
Oh, man.
Even though not because I won. That was fun because that was several times that was my plan, and several times you ruined my plan.
You really caught me off guard with the ice. I thought I was just having fun, and I should have known better. That wasn't I didn't know the rules mistake.
But this is what I was talking about last night. It's really important to look at the other person's moves and know them. I've already played your guys,
That's
so
right.
I kind of knew what you could do.
So you were cheating.
I was totally
Yeah,
cheating,
I get
and
it.
I've played these guys before too. So I was like, okay, this.
And I appreciate you saving
no
my
matter what
dignity
he
on camera.
does.
Yeah, in front of thousands of people. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That was a good game, though.
That was a good
man.
game. Yeah, that was a
Look,
really
you
good
got
game.
3 of my guys. I got 3 of yours.
Don't pander to me.
Okay.
Don't make me feel better. I will cry myself to sleep tonight because of you.
Can I say this? These things are hefty and they feel like really high quality.
They feel nice to play with.
I like them.
Some people would want miniatures. I get that aesthetically. It might look cool on the table. For me, these give me all the information I need to play the game.
I like that, yeah.
And all my opponent's information right here.
Yeah.
So
There's no need to make it more complicated.
I don't know.
Right?
I think it feels good. I think it's got a good table presence. I think it plays very nicely.
Yeah.
So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Maybe we'll have another gameplay where I crush. Because I do sometimes. But we'll see. Whatever the case, though, whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Always taunt the loser. Just a little bit.
Always torture their guys.
Just a little bit.
Unless you're me.
We'll see you next time.